You know that feeling? You come to your shop in the morning, doesn't matter. You could be doing your eBay from your warehouse or your living room or even your garage. But the thing is, you come to your shop in the morning, just having a good time, and then you log onto your computer just to see your reviews, and then you are shocked to see that somebody has left you, not even somebody, two people has left you reviews, and in this case, worrisome reviews that already want to make you very angry, even though it's just Monday. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. I came to the warehouse this morning just to take a look at what's going on my shop, and I saw that two buyers have left me neutral reviews. You know, a good review will be a positive review. Anything short of that is something that we do not actually want to have, because if you allow it continue to happen, it has a way of actually affecting your shop to the point that if you are not careful, you might not even have sales anymore. Take a look at my reviews. They have all been positive, and believe me, I do everything within my possible best to keep it. So if you take a look, everybody is saying that, look, the fast delivery, everything was great. Fast delivery, I watched the restoration of the video. Fast delivery, lightning fast delivery, stylish, high quality notebook, exactly as described. This is the thing you want to have in your shop. If you are having anything short of this, then something must be wrong. But the problem is, these reviews in this case, they are not direct result of my inefficiency or the fact that I just woke up and decided to make customers angry as to warrant a neutral review. Take a look at the reviews. The first review says the item was good, and the thing that pisses me off is that even though the item was good, the customer actually wrote that the item was good, but still went ahead to give me a neutral review. And if you have been selling on eBay for quite a long time, you would have definitely noticed this. I want to think that this is just a mistake, and with that thinking, I'm going to go ahead and remove this review, because if you receive an item, in this case, it was a HP Compact Pro 6300 small form factor PC, an excellent PC. I did do my best to make sure that the PC was actually sent first on time. It was packed very good. I think I even made a video of me packing the PC on this channel. If you want to see that, I'm going to be leaving a link here. And then the PC in itself had the best accessories that you can think of, the best SSDs, the best RAM, the best processors, best hard drives. And at the end of the day, the buyer did receive this PC, and all the buyer felt was to write good. Good is good enough, but then to go ahead and give me a neutral review for an item that the buyer claims to be good, this is unacceptable. And sometimes when you come in the morning to your shop and you want to be nice, you want to have this positive spirit, things like this have a way of just bringing you down. But then this is what we do as resellers. This is what we do as entrepreneurs. Even when situations around you are trying to bring you down, people just being unrealistic, especially with the kind of reviews they leave on your shop, you do not allow it get to you. You see it, you take a look at it. If you can go ahead and delete it, you delete it and move on. But if for one reason or the other, you cannot actually delete it, you are going to just chew it and ultimately move on. Take a look at the next review here. This is actually very, very annoying. And I'm going to tell you guys what actually happened. A few days ago, I tried to list a computer, and for one reason or the other, if you also have been selling on eBay for a long time, you would have actually experienced this, where you try to list an item and for one reason or the other, you just make a typo error. On this particular PC, it's a HP EliteDesk 800 G5 mini PC, and this PC actually cost 289 euros. If you look at the configuration, like you can see from the review, it says it's a Core i7-9700 processor PC. It has 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, as well as a 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD. And while listing this item, for one reason or the other, I did actually make a mistake and made the price 2 euros. You and I know that a PC like this would naturally not cost 2 euros. And this is not the first time I have noticed something like this. Each time you make a typographical error, from nowhere, somebody is going to try to buy that item off you. But then who in the world is going to see a PC with this kind of configuration? EliteDesk 800 G5 mini PC with this kind of excellent configuration, selling for 2 euros and try to buy it. So the buyer did go ahead to buy this PC, but then I didn't have to think twice before going ahead to cancel the transaction, because there was just no way I was going to begin to explain to the buyer that, look, I cannot send you this PC because perhaps I don't have it anymore. I went ahead to write an email to the buyer and said, look, this particular transaction, there's something wrong with it. The price is not correct. And I did apologize for it and made the buyer to understand that this was a typographical error and that there was nowhere in the world that such a beautiful PC, best condition, would be sold for 2 euros, including shipping. One would naturally expect that the buyer in this case would be understanding to know that, yes, there is nowhere in the world that a PC like this is going to sell for this price. There's nowhere in the world on Amazon, there's nowhere in the world on eBay, there's nowhere in the world on Facebook Marketplace where a PC, a functional PC that is not defective with all the specifications that the PC has, will be sold for €2. But then the buyers have a way of just getting on your nerves. These buyers did go ahead to write me a neutral review, and it says the seller had set a bad price and then cancels the auction. You see, this is not a bad price because there was just no way that a PC would have been sold for €2. And I did explain to the buyer that, look, this was a typographical error which can happen to anybody. There is nobody that is actually above mistake. So this is the thing that you get sometimes. You see, this morning I came full motivated, positive energy. If I knew, I would not have even checked the eBay reviews. I just wanted to check just to be sure that yes, things are still where they are when I left it last week. Like you can see, everything is all green, positive, only for me to see these two transactions. And this has a way of getting to you somehow. But like I said, we do not allow things like this to get to us. So I'm going to make sure that I write eBay. First of all, this neutral review, this is kind of easy. It's easy for me to take this out because I can easily tell that this was a mistake. But then this other one, I have to write eBay and eBay to say, look, this is not a true reflection of what happened. Yes, we are allowed to make mistakes sometimes as sellers, mistakes that can be explained. You know, when you try to sell a PC for €1,000 and in the cost of listing the item, you erroneously put €1. This is explainable, and I believe that eBay also knows this. We are humans, we are not robots here, and even robots do make mistakes. But the buyer in this case decided to toe the line of being inconsiderate, and believe me, I'm not going to let this slide. Normally, this is going to take a lot of time for me. This is going to take the time I would have normally used in listing new items, the time I would have normally used in making quality content for you guys. I'm going to now spend it on trying to remove this kind of reviews. Yes, we are going to do what we have to do as sellers, but sometimes if you understand what I try to say on this channel, I also have a way of talking to the buyers that, look, the sellers are also humans like you. They've got families, they've got kids, they've got expenses to pay. They also could be stressed sometimes. Buyers, please be considerate. Also understand that the sellers are not here just to serve only you. We've also got our bills to pay. We've got problems to deal with. And in all this, we still try to deliver the best items to you guys. But one thing I keep seeing over and over and again is that there are just so many few considerate buyers. A lot of buyers are just so full of themselves, and any little mistake on the part of the seller, they make sure they want to take it up, and most times they want to go on here and just leave you a review. It could be worse. It could have been a negative review, but in any case, a bad review is a bad review. Anything short of positive reviews is unacceptable to us, especially when we put in the best to make sure that customers in this case receive the best items that they can possibly get. So these things, like I said, these two reviews, I'm going to try to contact eBay with the aim of removing them so that this account can be as clean as it should normally be. This is not the end of the road. We're still going to be pushing on. Today is just starting. There are some few items that need to be shipped out, and tomorrow I still have to ship out items. So as it stands, it already looks like it's going to be a very, very busy week. This little setback is not going to deter me, and it's also like a motivation for you out there. It's possible right now that you just came to your shop and one or two issues are pissing you off, making you want to give up, making you just don't want to continue reselling. Look, it's just a temporary challenge. If you stay on and you keep pushing, you are ultimately going to overcome, and you would be glad you did. I hope this video encourages someone. If it did, go ahead, click on the like button, subscribe to the channel. Until I see you again in the next one, peace.